We never found anything on Jack. There's no record of him at all.
No, there wouldn't be, would there? And I've never spoken of him until now.
Welcome to MsMojo, where we'll be discussing some of the most far-out fan theories ever formed, which have been discussed way more than necessary. Be warned, there will be major spoilers for most of the IPs included.
Hopelessly devoted to you.
Number 10. Breaking Bad and Malcolm in the Middle share a universe. The main thing these two IPs have in common is that they both include actor Bryan Cranston.
I don't know, sometimes life just gets away from you and you forget the things that are really important.
This has led fans to formulate the convoluted theory that they're part of the same universe. The most popular claim is that Walter White faked his death, then became Malcolm's dad, Hal.
You don't know how lucky you are. Everything is new, everything is open to you. Please don't ever take that for granted. Make every moment the best you possibly can.
That theory contradicts the entire plot of Breaking Bad, which was motivated by Walt's inoperable illness. An alternate take claims it's a prequel and Malcolm becomes Walter White after the series' conclusion. This makes a bit more sense since Malcolm and Walter have more similar personalities. We also guess Malcolm could look like his father when he grows up.
You don't have to protect us from this. We think getting a divorce is a great idea. What?
Number 9. James Bond was a code name.
You're to go there and wait further instructions. If he turns up, he's yours. Find out who he works for and who has the list. Then terminate him for ransom.
With pleasure.
This theory has been discussed for decades among Bond fans. It implies that all James Bond films take place in the same universe, and James Bond is simply a code name. Therefore, none are born Bond. MI6 gives them the title. Evidence comes from George Lazenby's first Bond film, where he says,
"This never happened to the other fella."
On the other hand, in Skyfall, they go to Bond's childhood home, where we see his parents' gravestone. Both their names are Bond, which discredits the theory a decent amount. Unless you put on your tinfoil hat and ask the question, what if Bond is brainwashed? Therefore, he's entirely unaware that his identity is a code name.
Good morning. My name's Bond. James Bond.
Either way, it doesn't really change anything. Number 8. The friends are all in Phoebe's head.
Hello? Phoebe? Joey? What's going on?
What?
In the words of Friends co-creator Marta Kaufman, this theory is, quote, terrible and insane. Despite being debunked and hated by the show's creators, it's still debated fairly often. Before the series' beginning, Phoebe had an exceptionally difficult childhood. She was unhoused by 14, then turned to crime to survive. So this obviously means the entire show has to be in Phoebe's head, right?
You know, those stupid soda people gave me $7,000 for the thumb.
Oh, are you kidding? My God.
And on my way over here, I stepped in gum. What is up with the universe?
All along, she's just been watching the gang through a coffee shop window. It explains why plot lines can be so surreal in Friends. Like pretty much every entry on this list, whether it's true or not, the show remains the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually am, yeah. Because, you know, life's gonna hand you all kinds of stuff. You know, you learn your little lessons and hopefully you grow.
Number 7. There is no Blair Witch. This theory surprisingly changes the nature of the Blair Witch Project. For those unfamiliar with the movie, it's a found-footage horror film about students trying to find a mythical monster, the Blair Witch.
I know where all these places
So what's up? Are you
They're all
happy with
very
the way
well
the documentary's going?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
And I'm very pleasantly surprised by our little Mikey.
It was so scary, Stephen King had to turn it off. They never reveal if the monster is real or not, which has led fans to hypothesize it never existed.
Yeah, it's a story my grandmother used to tell us all. Make us go to bed early.
Really?
Say if you stay up after dark or walk around the house too much, a Blair Witch would come and get you.
All along, it was a plot by characters Josh and Michael to murder Heather, then blame it on a spooky ghost. This makes it feel more like a snuff film than horror, but it makes a lot more sense than most fan theories.
So sorry for everything that has happened. Because in spite of what Mike says now, it is my fault.
Number 6. R plus L equals J.
You have to protect him. Promise me, Ned. Promise me.
Before Game of Thrones had even been announced, fans of A Song of Ice and Fire had come up with the theory R+L=J. It's one of the oldest theories in the series' history, first being formed in 1997. To summarize, it claims that Jon Snow's parents are Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark, therefore making him the true heir to the Iron Throne. After almost 20 years of theorizing, it was confirmed in Season 6 of the TV series. This was a source of immense excitement for fans, who were getting increasingly negative about later seasons.
Your mother was Lyanna Stark. And your father, your real father, was Rhaegar Targaryen.
Number 5. Aladdin is a post-apocalypse.
Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place, where the caravan camels roam. Where it's flat and immense and the heat is intense.
One of Disney's most renowned movies was Aladdin. It's based on a Middle Eastern folktale from centuries ago. It's also set thousands of years in the future, according to a lot of internet denizens. This is because Genie calls Aladdin's outfit too 3rd century. Well, Genie has been locked in the lamp for 10,000 years, so this must mean the year is 10,300 AD.
Yo, Rockman, haven't seen you in a few millennia. Give me some tassel. Yo, yo.
The Genie also makes a variety of references to 20th century pop culture, so it could even be 11,970 AD. Additionally, the video game features 20th century road signs and unexploded nuclear devices. So is it complete gibberish, or is Aladdin a sci-fi? Probably the former.
I'm out of here! Bye-bye, you two crazy lovebirds! Hey, Rockman, ciao! I'm history! No, I'm mythology!
Number 4. Cobb is in a dream.
Something you once knew. That this world is not real.
It's not often Inception is brought up in an online forum, and it doesn't end in a discussion about whether he's dreaming in the ending. Since he's frequently diving into people's dreams, Cobb uses a spinning top to determine if he's awake or not.
Come back with me. Come back.
If it topples, he's awake. If not, it's a dream. At the end, he spins the top, but it cuts before it falls. According to director Christopher Nolan, if you're debating this, then you're missing the ending's point. The takeaway is meant to be that Cobb doesn't care. It has no significance. He's just happy to be back with his children. Number 3. Sandy is dead in Greece.
Look at me. There has to be something more than what they see.
Apart from the constant musical numbers, Grease is a pretty down-to-earth flick. That's until the ending, when Sandy and Danny's car starts flying. Was this just metaphorical, or was it all a hallucination of Sandy's? The former explanation makes more sense, but fans still like to wonder if Sandy was dead all along. Sandy never lived through her summer vacation. She importantly states that Danny saved her from drowning after she got a cramp while swimming.
She swam by me, she got a cramp.
He ran by me, got my so damn.
I saved her life, she nearly drowned.
Hence, there is a chance Danny was a figment of her imagination, created in her dying moments. Creator Jim Jacobs said that whoever came up with it was having hallucinations of their own. Number 2. Who shot first, Han or Greedo?
Yes, Greedo. As a matter of fact, I was just going to see your boss. Tell Jabba that I've got his money.
In the original 1977 theatrical release of Star Wars, Han shoots Greedo mid-conversation without warning. This establishes him as a morally ambiguous character who isn't to be trusted.
Stay sharp, there's 2 more coming in. They're gonna try and cut us off.
Why don't you outrun him? I thought you said this thing was fast.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you're gonna find yourself floating home.
In the 1997 special edition, George Lucas edited it so that Greedo shoots first and misses. This was controversial since it makes Han seem more moral than in the original cut. This caused a debate that raged for years. According to George Lucas, he always wanted Greedo to shoot first, as he didn't like the idea of Han being introduced as a killer. Many fans believe the change makes his character development less meaningful, since he goes from being a criminal to a hero.
It's not over yet.
It is for me, sister. Look, I ain't in this for your revolution, and I'm not in it for you, princess. I expect to be well paid. I'm in it for the money.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Titanic is a hallucination.
It's been 84 years, and I can still smell the fresh paint.
The actual Titanic is entirely real, which inspired the hit 1997 blockbuster. It focuses on a romance between passengers Rose and Jack. The romance has captured the hearts of millions, but what if it was entirely in Rose's head? Evidence for this theory includes the fact that Jack first appears when she's in an especially dark place. Additionally, in the present, researchers believe Jack doesn't exist. Rose responds that
He exists now, only in my memory.
Therefore, Jack was a guardian angel, fabricated by Rose's mind. Currently, James Cameron hasn't commented on the theory. This could be because it's too ridiculous for him to care, or maybe fans have hit the nail on the head.
But now you know there was a man named Jack Dawson, and that he saved me in every way that a person can be saved.
Are you convinced by any of these theories, or do they all sound like nonsense to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Pepe Sylvia, this name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look in the mail, well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia!